Hi, hello everyone. How are you all? Hope you all are doing well with your best of health. Today in this class, actually, we discuss about quadrant theory and also along with the reduction formulas. Okay, in quadrant theory, what we need to learn is it's very simple. Like what we discussed about six trigonometric function in last class, like a sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, and secant theta, and the last one cosecant theta. All these six trigonometric function we discussed, and also the values how to write in a triangle we learned. Correct now? Now in this class, actually, what will be the values of sine, cos, tan, cosecant, secant in each quadrant we need to learn. Okay. Here I mentioned like first quadrant, second quadrant, third, and fourth quadrant. In the first quadrant means it will be lies between 0 degree to 90 degree, and the second quadrant which is lies between 90 degree to 180 degree, and the third quadrant which is actually existed here between 270 and 180, and the fourth quadrant it will be like 272, again 0 degree it is there, but we are complete angle we need to take. For that reason I will write here 360 degree. Okay, and in the first quadrant, whatever the values you will measure now, for example, this is a line which is existed here. From this x-axis, it is making an angle in an anti-clockwise direction, that is 30 degree. Okay, now if it is 30 degree, I will ask what is sine 30. So simple, right? What you will say? What is the sine 30 value? Sir, sine 30 is equals to basically 1 by 2. I'll ask whether it is a positive or negative. Correct now? Like that, if the line is existed in a second quadrant, for example, here from x-axis it is making an angle 120 degree. I will ask, what is sine 120? What is my question now? Sine 120. Kayap, nothing will come in our mind because we by hearted the values of sine, cos, tan, all six trigonometric function from 0 to particularly for 90 degree, because all the things we can't able to memorize right in our memory. So in order to calculate the sine, what is 120, 150, 180, or 230, 210, 330, like these values, we want to know quadrant theory. Okay, because we know only the sine, all trigonometric functions values from 0 to 90 degree. In order to know whatever the angles, standard angles will come. Okay, for that all angles, we have to calculate the answer means we want quadrant theory. In this quadrant theory, what we are saying, some simple rules are there. What is that? In first quadrant, basically, all six trigonometric function what we are taking, okay, all are basically having positive values. Means 0 to 90 degree, whatever the value will say, for example, what is tan 45 last? We'll say 1. That is positive or negative? Positive. Correct now? Cot 45, what is the value? 1. Correct now? What is the positive or negative? Means positive because it is lies in between 0 to 90 degree. First point, I think understood. Correct now? In first quadrant, basically, all trigonometric functions are positive. Clear? In second quadrant, only sine theta and also its reciprocal cosecant theta. These two are positive. Okay, apart from that, everything will be going to negative. In second quadrant, which are positive values, I will mention here. One is sine theta and its reciprocal cosecant theta. These two are actually positive. Remaining will be negative. Okay, coming to the third one. In third quadrant, basically, tan theta and its reciprocal value is cot. Okay, these two basically are positive in third quadrant. Remember, first quadrant, all are positive. Second quadrant, it is only sine theta and cosecant theta positive. And in third quadrant, tan and cot positive. Might we will understand. The remaining two will be positive in fourth quadrant. Which are those two are? Actually, here it is cos theta and its reciprocal secant theta. These two are actually positive. Apart from that, all trigonometric functions are negative. Okay. In order how to remember these values, which is positive, which is negative, I have one small mnemonic here. It's a very famous mnemonic here. What does that means? Add sugar to coffee. What is the point of learning point here? Add sugar to coffee. Add stands for here all trigonometric function. And sugar stands for your sine and its reciprocal cosecant are positive in second quadrant. And coming to the third quadrant, in third quadrant 2 it is represents tan theta is positive and its reciprocal cot theta is positive. And in fourth quadrant, basically coffee represent here cosine and also its reciprocal secant. These two are positive. Okay, right? How to remember? Add sugar to coffee. Don't try to add salt. Good. Okay, next to that. These are the simple rules in order to calculate the problems. Okay, just go with the rules, or else the way how you'll learn mathematics, and we'll find some logic to calculate the problems in a simple way. This is first quadrant. Okay, it is lies between 0 degree to 90 degree. Okay, and at this point, I want to share one more rule, small rule. Whenever it is coming like 90 plus theta, or else 90 minus theta, sine, cos, tan, whatever. For example, if I want to ask, I will say sine 90 plus theta. Okay, now what you need to do all means first thing, whenever it will come sine 90 plus theta or minus theta, you should change the trigonometric function over here. What you need to do? Trigonometric function you need to change. What is the change you need to write here? Sine, if it is there means, if it is sine, we need to change this one to cos. Okay, now, unless if it is cos existed, you need to change into sine. Then if it is tan theta, then you need to change this one to cot theta. If it is secant theta, you have to change this one to cosecant theta. First thing, when you have to do this one means only when sine a 90 plus theta or 90 minus theta will come. Otherwise, one more option is there. If it has equation 270 plus theta or else 270 minus theta is there, na? That time also, what all you need to do here means you have to change first trigonometric function. Trigonometric function when 270 and 90. Only you may remember like this only 90 and 270. 90 and 270. 9 3s are 27. So it will be multiple of 9. I know that 180 also multiple of 9 and 360 also multiple of 9. I know that clearly, but you should be able to find easily 90 and 270. Whenever it will come, that time first thing, here it is a question. Look this one, sine 90 plus theta is there. First, what all you need to do? First, change its sign. Means trigonometric function. What we need to write here? Directly you may write this one as cos theta itself. 90 plus theta is there now. Write its theta value directly cos theta by changing. Okay, next to that. Sir, actually 90 plus theta means it is lies in second quadrant, right? Good. If it is lies in a second quadrant, check this sign is positive or negative. Don't go with a right hand side. Right hand side is your answer. Always be with the left hand side only. Okay. In the second quadrant, sine theta and also cosecant theta are positive. Correct now? So this cos theta value is positive. This is how you need to write the answers. Okay, now we'll solve problem. We'll solve 5 to 6 problem, then only you will understand properly. Clear now? When trigonometric function will be changed? Only when actually 90 plus theta or 90 minus theta, 270 plus theta, 270 minus theta is there. At that time, we need to change the trigonometric function. Otherwise, we should not change the trigonometric function. Hope it is clear. For example, I will say here sine 180 minus theta. Or else, if it is sine 180 plus theta. 180 minus theta means 180, this is 180. Minus theta means it will come in terms of second quadrant itself. Correct now? Whenever in terms of 180 came now, you no need to change its trigonometric function. Directly write here. Sine is there means you have to write here sine itself. Okay. and sine 180 minus theta is there, just write sine theta. And next to that, check once. This 180 minus theta belongs to which quadrant? Second quadrant. In second quadrant, sine is positive or negative? Positive. So the value will be positive. Done. Next, sine 180 plus theta. Sine 180 plus theta. Look here. This is 180 plus theta means it will be lies between 270, right? 180 and 270. Okay. One thing it is sure. 180 is there means we should not change the trigonometric function, right? As usually. Sine, it will be sine theta itself. Okay. Now tell me sine 180 plus theta means which quadrant it will belongs to? It will belongs to third quadrant. In third quadrant, actually, tan theta and cot theta, these two are actually positive. Will be the sign positive. This sign is positive in this third quadrant? No, this sign is negative value. So put this answer along with a negative. Hope it is done. Understood what I am saying here? Clear my point? In a simple way, we'll write all the things what I have told here, right? Clear my point? We'll write one by one. You'll understand. Okay, now first we'll go for first quadrant. Okay, first quadrant answer we'll write here. First quadrant. Okay, first quadrant means how to write the values. Simple. Sir, sine 90 minus theta. Next, cos. Not for everything. We'll write for only three. What is that? Trigonometric main trigonometric function, and it is applicable for everything. Okay, next one. Tan 90 minus theta. Correct now? Now tell me 90 minus theta is there means first what we need to change? Trigonometric function we need to change. Means if it is sine, array where it went. If it is sine, then we need to write this one in terms of cos theta. If it is cos, we need to write sine theta. If it is tan, we need to write here this one with cot theta. Next to that, these values sine, cos, tan, is these values are positive or negative in this 90 minus theta? Check once. 90 minus theta means it is lies in first quadrant. In first quadrant, all these trigonometric functions are positive. So answer should be exist in terms of positive itself. Done? I think now it is understood. Good. In a second quadrant, coming to the point of second quadrant. Okay. In second quadrant, how to write the values? For example, now I will go with sine 90 plus theta. It is second quadrant. Next, cos 90 plus theta. 90 plus means it will comes to second quadrant. And then third one is tan 90 plus theta. This all belongs to second quadrant, it seems. Correct now? Now second point. If it is 90 plus theta or 90 minus theta, our first aim is to change its trigonometric function. Correct now? Now change the trigonometric function. Sine should be written as here. Very good. Cos directly with theta. Next, cos can be written as sine theta. Correct now? Next, tan can be written as here cot theta. Okay, what we did 90 plus theta or 90 minus theta means first we need to change its trigonometric function. Okay, done. Then sir, then it is very simple. Now check, it is second quadrant. In second quadrant, which are positive basically sine theta and cosecant theta are positive. Remaining all are negative. Okay, sir. Now coming to the point. This sine theta in second quadrant, positive or negative? Positive. So put the value positive here. Next, cos theta. This is cos only, right? Now tell me, cos in second quadrant positive? No, it is negative. So answer should be in negative. Next, tan theta. Tan theta. Now it is in second quadrant. Will be the tan positive here? No. In second quadrant, basically it was sine and cosecant positive. So answer should be negative. Done. Hope it is clear. Okay, we'll understand. We'll understand properly. We'll go with one more. We'll go with one more. Okay. Now I'll ask for third quadrant. Third quadrant. Third. Okay, I will say like this. Sine 270 minus theta means it is 270 minus theta means it will be lies between 180 to 270 means third quadrant. Correct now? Next one, I'll write cos 270 minus theta. And then tan 270 minus theta. I won't write for everything. Okay, I will show you how to calculate the values. Okay, now I will spend good time if it is trickier in a maths, or if you know that one means I will move very faster. Clear? Now sine 270 minus theta. I told clearly 90 270 will come means we need to change first trigonometric functions. Now sine can be changed to cos. Cos directly we can write cos theta. Cos theta can be written as here sin theta. Tan theta can be written as here cot theta. Done. 3 points are covered. Next point is actually sine 270 minus theta. Where it is existed? 270 minus theta means this will be belongings to third quadrant. In third quadrant, only tan and cot are positive. Remaining all the trigonometric functions are negative. So will be this sine is positive in third quadrant? No. So answer will be minus. Will be this cos positive in third quadrant? No. Negative. Tan is positive or negative? Positive. So answer will be positive. This is how you need to actually check the values. Okay, now we'll go with one more. For example, I'll take which one? Second quadrant only I will target. I can write second quadrant like this also for second quadrant. Okay, what we can write for second quadrant? I will go here with sine 180 minus theta, or else cos 180 minus theta, or else I will write tan 180 minus theta. 180 minus theta means it will be lies between 90 degree to 180. Whenever 180 minus theta or 180 plus theta, or else 360 minus theta, or else 360 plus theta will come. In these cases, 180 and 360 cases, we should not change trigonometric function. Trigonometric function. Okay, it will be remains same. For example, now sine 180 minus theta is there. Okay, don't change actually trigonometric function. If it is sine, write this value in terms of sine theta. If it is cos, write here itself cos theta. If it is tan, write this one as itself tan theta. Next to that, check. This is sine 180 minus theta belongs to second quadrant. In second quadrant, which are the trigonometric functions are positive? One sine theta, another one is cosecant theta. Okay, check here. Sine, is it positive or negative? Positive. So put this value positive. Coming to the cos. Cos 180 minus theta also belongs to second quadrant. Is it positive or negative? Cos is not positive here. So answer will be here negative. And coming to the third one, tan 180 minus theta. This is also belongs to second quadrant. But this tan 180 minus theta, tan theta is actually negative in second quadrant. This is how actually we need to write the answer. Clear? Hope it is understood to everyone. Done? We'll solve one problem, then you'll understand properly. Okay, now? For example, now I'll take what should I take? I will take one line here. Okay, this line is making an angle 120 degree from the x-axis. 0, this is 90, this is 180 degree. Now 120 means where it is lying. Yes, first point is actually it lies in a second quadrant. Okay, sir. If it is lies in a second quadrant, how to write this 120? I will ask question. 120 we can't write any anyways, but I want particular value, right? So I will ask here what is the value of sine 120. Simple. Whenever like this it will come now, try to resolve this one by taking standard angles from the quadrant, like 180 plus theta or 180 minus theta or 90 plus theta or 90 minus theta. Now sine 120, I will write this one as sine of standard angle is 90 plus theta is 30, right? 90 degree plus 30 degree, it will be 120. Extra angle it came from here, sine 90 plus theta. That is what right I'm writing here, 90 plus theta. That's all. Sir, this is how we written 120. Next to that, sine 90 plus theta. 90 plus theta or 90 minus theta. First thing we need to change this trigonometric function. We can write this one as cos directly theta. Very good. Next to that, this sine is belongings to now second quadrant because it is 90 plus theta. Sine is positive or negative in second quadrant? Positive. So I need to write here plus. So what is the value of cos 30? Cos 30 value is root 3 by 2 along with the positive. This is how you need to calculate the value of sine 120. Look, do you know the value of sine 120? Because it is not mentioned in the, what is that table? You know, basically from 0 to 90 degree, but you can able to calculate 120 degree. Understanding? Now I'll ask one more question in a similar way. Now I'll ask a question of, this is first question. Second question I will ask, what is the value of cos 120? Now tell me cos 120. It is not in a table. Now how to write this one? Sir, actually cos 120 written as cos 90 plus 30. Array. It is not having proper space here. Okay, we'll write here. I'll rub this one better. You'll understand, right? Question is cos 120 degree. Okay, first point. While writing cos 120, we have to write cos. Sir, it is very simple. 90 degree plus 30 degree. Done. Correct now? Now, simple. Cos 90 plus theta. Whenever 90 plus theta format will come, 90 plus theta, what should you need to change? Trigonometric function. Change the trigonometric function. Cos to sine, that is 30. I understood my point, what I'm saying. Cos 120, we have to write. That is actually cos 90 plus 30 is sine. We need to change, however. I changed that one. Sine 30 degree. Good. Next to that, what is the point we need to check here? This cos 90 plus theta we are talking in a second quadrant. In this second quadrant, will be this cos positive or negative? Actually, here only positive things are sine and cosecant. So cos is negative. So put the answer with negative. That's all. What is sine 30 value? 1 by 2 along with the minus. Means what is cos 120? Cos 120 value is minus 1 by 2. Understood? This is very important in terms of physics because trust me, in 11th standard only we'll use a lot of formulas. Okay, if you know maths properly, then it will be very easier. Okay, for that reason it is required. Done? Good. In this way only we'll learn one more point. For example, now I'll directly will write do the problem very faster. Now I'll ask, what is the value of sine 150? Sine 150 I'm talking. Sine 150 how to write? Sir, actually we can write this one in two ways. In two ways also we'll calculate. One is actually sine of, we can go with 90 degree plus 60 degree. 90 plus 60 is 150 only, right? Okay, this is the first method. Which method? First method. Okay, now we have one more method also, right? What is that second method? It's simple. This sine 150 also written as sine of 180 minus 30. Okay, correct? If both answer will be correct, then only we can accept this theory. Otherwise, no quadrant theory. Correct now? Now coming to the point. Sine 90 plus theta can be written as sine 90 plus theta always be by changing trigonometric function we need to write. Cos theta we have to write. Good. Next to that, sine, this is which actually quadrant? It is belongings to 90 plus theta second quadrant. In second quadrant, sine and Cosecant theta is positive. So sine is positive here. Sine is positive where in 90 plus theta. So it's very simple. Plus cos 60 value is 1 by 2. Done, understood? Correct now? There will be the same answer you'll get here. Check. Sin 150 can be written as sin 180 minus theta. Whenever 180 minus theta will come now, we should not change the sign. So if I'm not changing sign, means I will write directly sin 30. Correct my point, sin theta. Now tell me, sin is positive or negative in second quadrant, 180 minus theta? Positive. So answer will be positive. So the answer will be plus 1 by 2. Check. The answer came. Hope it is understood to everyone here. Done? Okay, we'll go with a few more practice question. Now I'll ask the question like randomly we'll solve. Okay. I will go with easier only. Sine 210. Sine 210 I want to write. We can write these values in two ways. Correct my point. Two ways means first way. Sine 2110 means it will come in third quadrant. 180 plus theta. So we can write this one as sine of 180 plus 30 degree. Correct now? Write my question. Or else we may write this one like this also, right? Sine, sir, 2110 is there. We can write this one as sine 270 minus 60. Both are correct only, right? Okay, coming to this point. In this case, basically, sine 180 plus 30 degree. In this case here, 180 plus theta means we should not change this trigonometric function. Correct now? So it will be sine as itself, angle is 30 degree. Correct now? Next to that, tell me one thing, sine 180 plus theta means it will belongs to third quadrant. Correct my point? If it is third quadrant, only tan theta and also cot theta are positive. Correct now? Remaining all negative. So sine in third quadrant, it is negative. Oh, that's all. So sine 30 value will become now minus 1 by 2. Understood? Next, we'll solve the same answer here. If it is come correct, then only we can accept. Now coming to the point. 270 minus theta. Whenever it will become 270 plus or 90 plus 90 minus 270 minus, we need to change trigonometric function. Sine 2, we need to convert this one to cos 60 degree. Correct now? One thing is done. Now tell me 270 minus theta means it will comes in third quadrant. Third quadrant means sine is basically negative. So put here negative. If it is a negative, then cos 60 value is 1 by 2. That is minus 1 by 2. Answer came. Correct now? We'll go with last one question. Remaining whatever the questions will come in physics, we'll solve instantly. Clear? Last one. Question is, what is the value of tan 330? Okay, pause the video and try to do by yourself. I'll give 1 minute. Okay, oh, I think you got the answer. Shall we solve? This 330 means we know quadrant theory, right? Now 0, 90, 180, 270. Again, it will becomes here 360 degree. 330 means it will be lies somewhere else here, from here to here. Means it will comes to fourth quadrant. Now we'll go with any one method. 330 can be written as, we need to break. Okay, 270 plus theta or as 360 minus theta. We'll go with 270 plus theta only. Okay, we can write this one as tan 270 plus 30 means it should become here 60 degree. 270 degree plus 60 degree, it will be 330 degree. So here it will be the tan is there. 270 plus theta means first we need to change this trigonometric function. Correct now? Now tell me one thing. First changing trigonometric function means tan should be written as here cot. So cot 60 degree. Sorry, cot 60 degree. Correct now? If it is cot 60 degree, then next to that tan in fourth quadrant, is it positive or negative? Obviously tan is negative here, correct now? So it should be value negative. Now I'm giving homework. What is cot 60? Okay, put that value along with your answer. That's all. Clear? Huh? Hope it is understood to everyone. Good. If in case, some cases it will be changed, means few more problems will come. Like I will ask the question, what is that? I will say here, what is the value of sine 105? Now give me the answer. Sir, now only you told how to break the angle and how to add the angle. Based on that, we can do this one. Sir, it is very simple. We can write this one as sine 90 degree plus for 105 means it should become here 15 degree. 90 plus 10, 100 and 105. Correct. Done. Super. Excellent. Next to that, sir, actually 105 means it will belongs to second quadrant. In second quadrant means 90 plus theta. We need to change first. It is cos 15. Excellent. Okay. And sine in second quadrant, it is positive. So super positive. What is cos 15? Do you know the value of cos 15? No, you don't know. Okay, sir, no problem. We'll do it another method. Sir, that is sine 105. We can write this one as sine of 180 minus how much it should be? 180 minus 75. Huh? Check once. I'm weak in maths. Correct, na? Sorry. 180 minus how much it should be? 105. It will be 5, 7, 75. Correct only. Correct, na? Good. मास्टर थोड़ा स्लो है मैथ्स में बट श्योर है okay here it is 180 minus 75. Okay sir, it is fantastic. You told sine 180 minus theta means in that time we should not change actually the sign, means trigonometric function. It will be sine 75 itself. What is sine 75? You can't do in this method. In order to calculate like this problem, we have to go with another method, that is some properties of sine, cosine and tan function. Okay, in a simple manner, we'll finish this one. Basically, you know very well, sine of a plus b, there is a format. Okay, sine of a plus b, we call this sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. What is sine of a plus b? Sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Whenever sine a minus b will come, we have to write here sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. I will tell you how we are using this all trigonometric function in physics. Okay, and cos of a plus b is there, means cos a cos b. Look, one thing, cos will come means first two multiplication will come, a and b with respect to cos only. If it is come sine means sine cos it will come. Okay, cos of a plus b means cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. This is a standard formulas. Okay, cos of a minus b means cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. One logic I will tell. Cos of a plus b means here plus is there. Correct now? First thing what I told, cos is there means it will become cos product only. Cos a cos b means it is nothing but theta 1 and theta 2. That's all. No need to worry about that one. Okay. If it is plus, here it will become minus sin a sin b. If it is cos of a minus b, then it will be written as cos a cos b. Product will be cos only. If it is minus, you need to write here plus. This is the way you need to remember the values of cos of a plus b. Cos of a plus b means cos a cos b. Plus is there, right here minus sin a sin b. Cos of a minus b means cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Hope it is done. Good. Sin of a plus b means sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. If it is plus, write there plus itself. And sin of a minus b means sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. In the same way, tan function we need to write for addition formula. Tan of a plus b means tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. If it is plus, in a denominator it will come in minus. Tan of a minus b means tan a minus tan b as itself. But in denominator it will become as plus tan a tan b. This is multiplication in the denominator. Okay, now we'll come to the point. Actually, I asked one question. Correct na? Double angle formula va? Arre, bye. Where we went? Where? Here. Correct na? What is the question which I asked here? Actually, sine of 105 answer I want. Correct now? What you written this one? Look this carefully. Sine of 105 you written as sine. Sir, it is basically we'll write this one in a standard values. Like I will write 60 plus 45. Correct now? But you can't do this one with that method 90 plus theta, 90 minus theta. That 90 plus theta, 90 minus theta belongs to quadrant theory. Correct now? Now this 105 can be written as 60 plus 45. How it is looking like? Sir, it is looking like sine of a plus b. Very good. Very good. Now tell me, sine of a plus b formula is? Sir, it is very simple. Sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Substitute the values. Sine a means here sine 60. Sine 60 value. Sir, it is root 3 by 2. Cos b, cos 45. How much? 1 by root 2 plus cos a. Cos 60 value is 1 by 2. Sin b, sin 45 is 1 by root 2. So what should be the answer here? It is very simple. By taking 1 by 2 root 2 common, we can write here root 3 plus 1. This is the value of sine 105 degree. Understood? Understood? I will ask one more question. Then it is better to move on. What is that question means? I will ask here. What is the value of cos 75 degree? Now I will write 75. Correct? So we'll write this one like this. Sir, cos, break the angle with respect to standard. Standard means it's very simple. Cos 45 degree there. And for that 45 degree, you may add here 30 degree. Correct na? Now coming to the point, it will be look like 45 plus 30, it will be 75. It is the formula of cos of a plus b. Correct? What is cos of a plus b? I told it is products of cos only which will come in the first. Means cos a cos b. If it is plus, we have to take here minus sin a sin b. Look at here. Plus means minus. Done? Good. Now coming to the point. What is cos a? A value means it is nothing but 45. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos b. Cos 30 value is root 3 by 2. You should be remember that table very faster. Okay na? Minus sin a. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2. Sin b. B is 30 degree. It is 1 by 2. So in this case also we may take 1 by 2 root 2 common. So the remaining value will be here root 3 minus 1. This is the value of cos 75 degree. Now you understood why actually some problems also required. Correct na? In trigonometry, it is very important in order to learn everything. Then understood. Pakka? And we have some other formulas also. Directly, I will give that formula. Try to remember. Okay, they are also very important. That is double angle formula. Double angle formula means here it will come sine 2 theta. Okay, sine 2 theta can be written as 2 sine theta into cos theta. Very important for where we'll use in a beginning of the physics only. We'll use in the chapter of 2D motion. Okay, projectile motion, there is a chapter, we'll use that value over there. Clear? They will ask directly, sine 2 theta means 2 sine theta cos theta. By heart, these two values, write in one side. Before sleeping, just read the formulas and go with the notes, what you written. Then you'll be able to remember all the things. Okay, na? Sine 2 theta means 2 sine theta cos theta. In a similar way, if I want to write cos 2 theta, okay, cos 2 theta can be written as cos square theta minus sine square theta. Cos square theta minus sine square theta. And also it has one more formula. cos 2 theta can be written as 1 minus 2 sine square theta. What we can write? 1 minus 2 sine square theta, or else cos 2 theta is equals to 2 cos square theta minus 1. 2 cos square theta minus 1. These are all the formulas which you need to remember. Simple. We call this one double angle formula, or also we can remember this one as half angle formulas. First one is sine 2 theta. It can be written as 2 sine theta cos theta. Second one, cos 2 theta, that is cos square theta minus sine square theta. Whereas cos 2 theta can be written as 1 minus 2 sine square theta. Whereas cos 2 theta can be written as 2 cos square theta minus 1. This is all about for today's class. And I'm signing off from this point, and we'll catch up with a new video. Hope you understood all the trigonometric function, how to change in a quadrant theory, everything. Done? Thank you for watching. We'll meet you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.